new
question
Supreme Court
is,
Justice,
the
radical
question-
left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who is on your list, Joe? Who's
is
on your
so
list?
right.
Gentlemen, I think
This
we've
is
ended
so
this.
He's going to pack the
unprecedented.
court.
Tonight, a rematch on the debate stage between former President Donald Trump and President Joe Biden. This here from their first debate back in September of 2020. Now the two face off once again. Tonight's debate taking place in Atlanta, hosted by CNN. The stakes are high as both make their pitch to voters with less than 5 months into their rematch at the polls. And voters tonight are expected to be watching. In a poll by the Associated Press, about 6 in 10 adults say they are extremely or very likely to watch at least part of this debate or listen to commentary about the candidate's performance. Tonight, 7 News senior reporter Eileen Buckley digging into what's at stake tonight, speaking with local voters and a political expert.
There's much anticipation surrounding Thursday's presidential debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. So I reached out to University at Buffalo political science professor Jacob Neisheil for some insights. What's at stake tonight for both of these candidates?
There's almost nothing that can happen that can't be spun in some direction by the respective camps. And so I think that probably matters more than the debate itself, which is how effectively the respective campaigns are able to frame what happened in their preferred light.
And I'm definitely a right-leaning guy because I feel a lot of patriotism in America has diminished in the last 20, 25 years.
Thomas Matuzak makes part of his living off of selling Trump items. He owns the Trump trailer and is a Trump supporter.
I truly believe he loves his country.
Matuzak will be watching the debate closely, hoping to hear about specific topics.
The economy, the inflation rate, the immigration, there's got to be solutions to those.
Matuzak tells me there's nothing Biden could say that would change his mind.
In my mind, he's a disaster, Biden. I'm sorry.
People need to wake up and do their homework.
On the other side of the aisle is Tom Campbell, a Biden supporter. He tells me President Biden should be reelected.
Stability, no chaos, a great individual that you want to head this country on the world stage.
But with high inflation, many have been blaming Biden.
You can't blame gas prices on Biden. You can't blame egg prices on Biden. It's ridiculous.
Democrats and Republicans remain polarized, and many independent voters are on the fence. How pivotal is it for the country?
In terms of pivotal for the country, the fact that there is a debate is a positive step. It's a little bit different one, of course. It's not being done under the auspices of the normal commission that does these things.
Eileen Buckley, 7 News, Buffalo.
And you can watch tonight's debate right here on Channel 7. ABC News coverage begins at 8. Then President Biden and former President Trump face off starting at 9.